All right, shalom, shalom to the Lord's elect of the nation of Israel. This is their brother Naquam from GMS Raleigh, back at it again with another Lord's with the edifying lesson. But before I go any further, I want to give all honor and all glory and all praises to our Heavenly Father and to His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. And next up, double honors to our elder apostle / elder bishop, so great millstone, who still got there in the highways and hedges and feed us with the 100% truth according to the Bible and rule well. And shalom to all the sincere Akim that's out there applying and teaching and pushing the 100% true according to the Bible throughout the whole planet Earth to the best of their abilities. This is going to be the book of Micah. Bear with me. I gotta wait for it to load up on my tablet. This is the book of Micah chapter 5. Come on now. Bear with me. Bear with me. This is the book of Micah, the 5th chapter. So, see, now I want to start adding up. Salakia, bear with me. Nothing's rehearsed. Bear with me. The device, that's how you know there's Satan, because these devices do good before you do a lesson, before you do something spiritual. And then when you're doing something spiritual, they act up. Come on now. Salakia, bear with me. Salakia. Come on now. Okay, the app is resetting. Salakia once again. This is the book of Micah. Nothing's rehearsed. Bear with me. This is the book of Micah. There we go. Thawadiya Bashima Shah. Micah chapter 5. Come on. Load up the verse. This is the book of Micah, the 5th chapter. This is the book of Micah chapter 5, verse 7. It says, this is Micah 5 and 7. It says, and the remnant of Jacob. Now, who's Jacob? Jacob is referring to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians, all right, according to the seed line of your father, but primarily focusing on the elect of the nation of Israel. Okay, that's what this is referring to, because the word remnant goes into the chosen or the few, all right, which is what? The elect of the nation of Israel on the side, right? This is Micah 5, verse 7. And the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as they do from the Lord, as the showers upon the grass that teareth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. Right? Verse 8, it says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, and in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest. Right? Which matter of fact, I'm gonna keep on reading. It says, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none shall deliver. So that's the elect of the nation of Israel, the men of the Lord, the governing body, receiving that spiritual power. Guess what? That's going to happen on this side, man. Okay? Go get down on these heathen nations. All right, but primarily, man, you 2/3 of our people, man. Hey, listen, man. Lords, when we get those powers, we definitely going to get y'all, you ninjas, man. You ninjas. All right, Lords, when we be a part of that number. Or like, you know, hey, like we always like to say, if we don't get it, we want to be next to the man that receives it. All right, and egg them on in the name of Yahweh Shema to destroy these people, man. Salakia, right? This is that was an alarm, Salakia. This is the book of Micah 5 and 8 one more time. It says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles, in the midst of many people as a lion among the beasts of the forest. And what does a lion do when you watch like Animal Planet, or when you watch these different clips of the animal kingdom? All right, the lion, as the king of the jungle, when he pounces upon his prey, what do? He tear the hell up, man. All right, he rips him to shreds. He don't show no mercy to his prey, right? It says, as a young lion among the flocks of sheep, right? You see that the fur, you know what I'm saying, in the sky, man, and a whole lot of BLOOD skeeting everywhere, right? Who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none shall deliver. Right? So their technology, AI, you know, nothing's going to be able to stop the spiritual powers that the Lord is going to give to his elect men of the Lord, man. And that's going to happen once again on this side. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. As a matter of fact, let's get this one. Hold on. Let's see. Let's get the one in Isaiah. Bear with me. This is the book of Isaiah. Let me see if it's the right one. No, that's not the right one. I'm gonna bring that out, but that's not the right one. That's not the one I want to get. Let's go to Isaiah the 59th chapter. Let's see what that say. I think that's the one, the 59. This is Isaiah 59. Nothing's rehearsed. Bear with me. Let's see. Yep, this is the book of Isaiah 59, verse 19. It says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. That's who the world is going to call God and Jesus Christ from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun, which is the east. When the enemy, who was that? Esau, even the so-called white man, okay? When he passed these immunity laws, man, which they're already passed, but it's gonna be it's gonna intensify, man. Because as you see, they're deploying troops right now, man. And they are in all 50 states too. And they about to get down, man. All right. Thus saith the Lord. Thus saith the Bible. And we've been warning Jake, man. We told you boneheads, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians that eventually, all right, they're gonna send them troops. And eventually it's gonna get so bad to where the Yahweh Shema Shah is gonna take the prophets from the streets and off the internet, man. But we at the beginning stages right now, though, but it's going to intensify and get more worse, right? This is the book of Isaiah 59, verse 19. So shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, right? Which we in the beginning stages of that now, okay? But this is when it's really going to intensify, though. All right, this is when the MOT to the BBB get mandated to take. The family of the word is going to really hit, okay? Jacob's trouble, all right? And it says, the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shema shall lift up a standard against him, which is what those spiritual powers, man, all right? The spiritual powers that the elect men of the nation of Israel is going to get on this side, okay? Then there's Aquarium, you've been going into it as well, you know what I'm saying? The Aquaf, you know what I'm saying? Yahweh Shema Shah is going to send the men of the Lord to protect them too, you know? This is his sisters, the elect lady, all right? But the two-thirds of these ninjas and these ninjettes of all the tribes, hey, man, Yahweh Shema Shah is going to allow the men of the Lord to destroy their ass, man, with those spiritual powers, man. With these heathen nations. And Lord's going to be those men. As a matter of fact, that car says, I think it says Swifty or Swiftly or something like that. Yeah, that's the judgments of Yahweh Shema Shah. So that's the spirit right there. The Lord speaking. So it's all right. We go through what we got to go through. We catch the hell. People talk shit. People scoff and they scorn. They're being a bunch of unbelievers. It's fine. Because guess what? The elect of the nation of Israel underneath Lord Yahweh Shah wins on this side, man. We on a winning team. So the hell what these people got to say about us? Who cares what they think? All right? They're going to be destroyed anyway. It says that in 2 Ezra, the 15th chapter, for all the unfaithful of our people is going to die in their unfaithfulness, and they're being deleted now. It's going to continue to happen and get worse. This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 31. Hold on. Matter of fact, hold on. Let's see. I'll start at verse 27. This is the book of Isaiah 40 and 27. Because why sayest thou, O Jacob, and speakest, O Israel? It says, my way hid from the Lord, and my judgment is passed over from my power. It says, hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh Shem Shah, the creators, means like the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary. There is no searching of his understanding. That's the power we serve, right? Verse 29, he giveth power to the faint. And to them, that's how you know it's a people. It's talking about the elect of the nation of Israel. So it's that it's like he give a power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increase of strength. Right? We don't got no military. All right, we don't got no power structure over here in America, Babylon the Great. That truck says eat. Yeah, eat this word, man. Eat this one understanding that the Lord has given us, man. Well, all right, the true understanding of these scriptures. It says, he giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, he increaseth strength. Right? And even right now, man, Yahweh Shema Shah is giving us spiritual power by the true understanding of this blessed word, man. Okay? But eventually it's gonna turn into physical though, because right now we staying spiritual. That's the matter of fact, I gotta get it. Matter of fact, let me get it, because I didn't even write it down, but the Lord had me remember it, right? This is Jeremiah 16:16. It says, this is Jeremiah 16:16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bashib and Hawashai. Wow, we're spiritual fishermen right now. And the Lord, aka debaters the scriptures, right? And they shall fish them, right? It says, and after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain, the larger governments, and from every hill, the smaller governments, and out of the holes of the rocks. Yeah, these church houses, you know. Hey man, listen, yeah, when we get those powers, we're gonna grab these wicked elites up for their underground bunkers. All right. With you ninjas, man, Lords, when we get those powers, we're gonna get you ninjas, man. All right. Thus said the Lord, thus said the Bible. So where was I at? I think I was on, what was that, the 40th chapter, right? So right now we just staring spiritual, we fish right about now, but eventually when Yahweh Shema Shah at the right place at the right time, when that standard be lifted, aka the elect men getting their spiritual powers, hey, it's gonna be game over, man. No more talking, no more prophesying, no more staying spiritual. All right, it's time to get down now. And your little bullets and your sticks and your tools and your hammers and whatever the hell you call these weapons ain't gonna have no damage against the spiritual powers of the elect of the nation of Israel is gonna receive from the Lord, right? It says back in Isaiah 40 verse 30 again, Isaiah 40 verse 30, then even the youth, it's like, hold on. Yeah. Isaiah 40 verse 29 again. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might he increaseth strength. Verse 30. Even the youths that it's like even the youth shall faint, even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall fall utterly. But they that wait on Yahweh Bashim and Hawashai, who the world is going to call God and Jesus Christ, this is the elect of the nation of Israel, shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. Let that sink in. They shall mount up with wings like eagles, flying, and they shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint. That's right. So all these Marvel, DC characters that these small haters get their inspiration from, they get it from the scriptures, man. And then they know our history too. All right. They know our history, like during the time of King David, you know what I'm saying? The history of the scriptures. They know when Yahweh Shema Shah, you know what I'm saying, was we was on the Lord's good side, you know what I'm saying, we was doing amazing things, so to speak. We even in our lowest estate now we're doing amazing things, but back then, you know what I'm saying, we was going through thousands upon thousands of enemies, man, you know, without getting tired. You know, King David, you know what I'm saying, you know, hey man, hey, whew, it's just so amazing. Like you really sometimes you just can't even put words on it, man. You know what I mean? So Slocky, you know what I'm saying, for me getting tangled in my words, it's just hey man, that spiritual power is gonna be a eye opener for these wicked ass people, man. The same ones that you look down upon, the same ones 144. That's the spirit. 144 with a 2 on a 4x4 Dodge Ram. See, that's the spirit, man. And that's power too. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, Dodge Ram 144 with a 2, and 2 was what? Knowledge. Hey, whew. That's spiritual. That was heavy right there, man. They're going to get that true power. And you ain't going to be able to stop it, man. Esau, Edom, the other heathen nations, and you ninjas, man. You ninjas. You ain't going to be able to stop the elect of the nation of Israel. All right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, from getting those spiritual powers they're doing the Lord's work, man. All right? He's like, you can't stop us now doing the spiritual work of the Lord now. So let's go from there. I think do I got the Apocrypha up here? Yeah, I do. Bear with me. This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter, starting at the 3rd verse. This is Wisdom of Solomon 3, verse 3. It says, and they're going from us. It says, and they're going from us to be utter destruction, but they are in peace. It says, for though they be punished in the sight of men, yet is their hope full of immortality. Yeah, immortality meaning can't die. That's our hope, to become immortals, man. To receive salvation with Lord Yahweh Shah, who the world even called Jesus Christ, come back on the fathership and the heavenly hosts, man. And we all get reunited once we get beamed up into those ships back to the fathership and get crowned by Lord Yahweh Shah and receive those spiritual bodies, man. Bear with me, verse 5. It says, and having been a little chastened, shall be greatly rewarded. That's why we go through what we got to go through. It's chastisement. We're paying for what we're doing. All right, that's why we thank Yahweh Shema Shah through the good times and the bad times. But we always thank Yahweh Shema Shah for keeping us around in this truth, man. There's nothing greater than what we have, which is a true understanding of the Bible. It says, and having been a little chastised, they shall be greatly rewarded in the name of Yahweh Shema Shah. That's Hebrews the 6th chapter and Hebrews the 11th chapter and the 6th verse. It says, and found them worthy for himself, verse 6, as gold in the furnace have he tried them, and received them as a burnt offering. Verse 7, and in the time of their visitation they shall shine, and shall run to and fro like sparks among the stubble. Verse 8. That's where they get the idea from the Flash, the Marvel character Flash. Verse 8, and they shall judge the nations and have dominion over the people, and their Lord shall reign forever. So that's it. That's in the kingdom of heaven, man. And that don't sound like love to me. All right? That don't sound like everybody's gonna be holding hands, singing a harmony, and everybody's gonna be having flowers. You know what I'm saying? 144 again with a 2, and that's on a different card. One was on a Dodge Ram, one was on a Honda. So the Lord is speaking, man. So this sounds like we're going to have dominion and rulership over the heathen nations, man. And beating it, man. Woof. Hey, we can't wait for that day, Lord's willing, man. Verse 9. And they that put their trust in him shall understand the truth. And we understand these, and we accept it through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. All right? We understand that we got to go through humiliation, hell, and chastisement, all right, before we get the glory. And we accept that, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah. It says that's the straight and narrow way that's going to lead to immortality, right? It says, and such as be faithful in love shall abide with him, for grace and mercy is to his saints, the Israelites, and he have care for his elect. Right? Verse 10, but the ungodly shall be punished according to their imaginations. Yeah, that Bible ain't real. You got all types of scoffers and scorners and unbelievers that the elder Monathazat be making videos about. Man, all you people are going to be destroyed, man. You're going to be tortured first slowly, you know what I'm saying, but brutally by the Lord, and the Lord is eventually going to delete your black asses, right? It says, y'all the main ones that come up against this truth for the southern kingdom, man. You don't really see northern kingdom like that, you know what I'm saying, come up against his word. That's why, yeah, the northern kingdom got it first with the deportations and catching pure hell. But, hey, what the Lord's going to do to the southern kingdom, you so-called Negroid tribes, you so-called African Americans, you so-called West Indians, you so-called Haitians, man, the Lord's gonna get y'all asses, man. You the one that said, crucify him, crucify him, let his blood be upon us and our children, man. The Lord's gonna hold you to it. It says, which have neglected the righteous and have forsaken the Lord. Right? So, hey, you gonna pay. So with that, Lord's willing, that's what's edifying. Lord's willing, it was exhorting. All right, comforting. We don't got to deal with this for too much longer. We in some exciting times right now. Everybody's receiving judgment. Truths being deployed. Prophecies walking off the pages, making mainstream news. All right. So, hey, it's all good. Hey, with that, all praise to Yahweh, Shema, Shabbat, Shem, Kakwadash. Double honors to the elder apostles, / elder bishops of Great Millstone once again. And shalom to the Lord's elect.